Hey guys, DoodleStar here, and we are back. Well, not back. I mean, I'm back playing a game. I guess that works. But basically, it is called Fingerbones, a psychological horror by David Szymанski. Fingerbones is intended to be completed in a single sitting, and there is no save function. Spooky what? It is suggested that you set aside about half an hour to complete it. To exit, visit the door you started at. Use WADS to move and the left mouse button to interact with the environment. Press escape to toggle the screen. Press I to invert the mouse. Okay, that's great sensitivity. Nope, that's still quite sensitive. Right, so this is Fingerbones, psychological horror. What am I doing? Wow, it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. David Szymанski has actually released a few other games now that look really whoa, they look quite cool also, and I wanna check those out also. There's a game called Dusk, and there's the Grandfather or something like that. Okay, how do I use? Do I just click on stuff? I guess I just click on stuff. Let's see what happens. This is a knife. Knives are good for killing yourself. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Okay, so we are divorced. We're semi-crazy. Our daughter is called Katie. And we write. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. What? This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Okay, so we are definitely crazy. We think that sadness is enlightenment because we think that sadness is brought on by knowledge. Hey, we got a flashlight! Yay! How do I toggle flashlight? I cannot, but I cannot. But I want to, but how do I open? I cannot open. Oh no. Oh shit. What is this? Toothpick. I will stab you with it. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. Huh. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral. Okay. Interesting. So we seem to think that, I guess you could say, like rape. You could justify that. Look, I disagree completely. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral. The natural way of the creature is to have sex. With consent, without. The natural way is to have sex. So, and he's saying it's thus moral unless a concrete scientific reason. So he doesn't believe in law, he believes in science. So, this guy pretty much could have raped a girl and he would feel nothing. Jesus, this guy is disgusting. Okay, nothing in the book. Interesting. Nice chair, bro. Great texture. Click this. Okay, don't click this. Never mind. Enter. Say. I typed in say. Look at my light that's not on. I want to see outside the window. Because that looks very pretty. Screenshot. Okay, open this? No. Open the box? No. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker. Okay, so Katie. But whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Okay. So we do not like our daughter because we do not like our wife. Or our ex-wife, should I say. Okay, so that must open sometime. That's good. Any paper? This is so interesting. I love this texture. It's like spider webs, but it's not. It's freaky. Okay, so Katie. Katie. I wonder why we bunkered ourselves out. Bunkered ourselves? Did I read this? When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. What the fuck? I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. We raped someone. That is my theory so far. My theory thus far is that we are a disgusting pig that feels no moral wrongdoing in sexual desires of which the female is not willing to forfeit. What does this do? I would climb on that all the time, honestly. Okay, so this must open now. Oh god, crying. Nice, crying. That's nice. Let's get a screenshot. Yo, hey, little girl. Little girl that we probably did awful things to last night in the cellar, because this is the cellar right down there, because we're a disgusting pig. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I've never heard of that word. Let's Google quickly. Edification. Edification. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. The definition of the word edification. Let's see what it says. The moral or intellectual instruction or improvement of someone. The moral or intellectual instruction or improvement of someone. Okay. So, well, what happened? So basically, if it didn't give us scientific proof of anything, we burned it. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyways. What the blood? Blood? Is this? No, you cannot be serious. Do we murder also? Because I mean, killing technically, violence is technically a natural thing. And if he can do that without any moral... Wait, I didn't read that. If he can do that without any moral wrong feeling, and he thinks it's scientific... I mean, because it can be scientific. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. Okay, her name? Katie? Can't be Katie. This is the tool room, right? So basically, if we murder someone, it can be just. Not morally, but scientifically. For example... In the natural scientific world. What the hell is this scary noise, man? In the natural scientific world, let's say, okay, a mother's son is about to be killed. The mother will kill the person who's going to kill the mother's son. And that is natural scientific way of thinking. So you could be a murderer, but then you're not a murderer in your mind, if that makes sense. Like this guy is a rapist, but in his mind he's not a rapist. That sort of thing. Okay, it's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams. Okay, so the apocalypse apparently. And when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. Okay, so he's saying that everything will come to, like, the purge. He's saying the purge sort of thing. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn. Okay, it's Lynn. For several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and insane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Okay, it is definitely a psychosis, man. He's got some issues. He's got some mental issues. The way we walk up these stairs, though. Now that is a good screenshot. Hey, Lynn. It's Lynn. So, what I'm getting from this is Lynn left us because we were crazy. Not crazy. Not crazy. We were involved with the natural way of science. So we think everything that is immoral can be changed. I mean, is actually moral because science doesn't prove otherwise. I just did something, and I'm waiting for that thing to open. That thing has to open, right? Dude, this generator, though. Like, honestly, what does it do? Do we switch it off? No, we do not. Okay, so I switched it on and then it stays on. I want a nice screenshot of this. There we go. Okay, Lynn. We typed it in. Now we get to... I can't crouch. God damn it. Oh well. I guess we'll have to live. We'll have to deal. Whoa, scary noises. Whoa. Oh god. Oh god. What is in there? I don't like this. This is scaring me just a little bit. This is just a little bit scary. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. NNY. It's obviously Lynn backwards. That's pretty obvious guess, right? And if it's... Is that a guitar pick? Yeah! Guitar picks! That is the way. I have a guitar pick. I have 21. I have 50. I have 75 guitar picks. Can I read books? No. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. Okay, so this guy's a dick. Because the reason creativity exists is because without creativity, doctors and lawyers and all of those important things wouldn't need to exist, because people wouldn't want to exist. You'd be dead. If music and stuff didn't exist, I wouldn't want to live. Just saying. These are things I've wanted to do for years. Desires have kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman. And now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Okay. You cannot be serious. Our daughter. Did we frickin' rape Katie? These are the things I've wanted to do for years. Desires have kept locked in the back of my consciousness. Because we've been stuck in the bunker with only Katie. And we seem to think that there's no one else around. So it'd have to be Katie. No. That is fucked up on so many levels. Oh my god. Now I just get heebie-jeebies when I hear the girl. Oh no. You cannot be serious. We did not do that, right? We did not just... Juniper, did we just do that? Did we just... Hey, I'm not saying we. This guy. This guy is not me. This guy. Look. NNYL. Yeah. Okay, that really needs to open. I really want to know what's inside. It's like a little... Maybe we can take the knife and like... gut ourselves. Hey, I would. So the game crashed, so I had to quickly redo everything. I actually haven't redone anything. I just typed in all the passwords again. But I don't remember where... I don't know where it crashed exactly. So I'm gonna continue from here again. Which means I'm gonna search... I know that the password is freedom. You guys might not know it though. So I'm gonna have to redo this all. So let me just quickly go through. We read this, I know that much, which is good. And we read this, I know that much, which is good. And we read this. So basically, I just want to talk about the game a little bit now, because it's very intriguing. So, what we've done is he raped his daughter. And he feels no remorse about it. And then she died. He just left her to die, by the way. He didn't kill her. But he left her to die. Which in my opinion is even worse, because then it's starvation or dehydration or blood loss or whatever it is. Okay, so I am a bag of DNA and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by. Because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of a collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Yeah, so as I said in the previous one, I don't know if I got that on recording or not. Basically, he lives by the book of natural science. If it's not proven in the way of the natural thing, then okay, why is the Ark series all of a sudden being a bitch? If we not prove science stuff, then it don't work. That's life. Yes. These are fingers, not worms. They're fingers. The cellar is freedom. I know this. I just wanted to check that we're all on the same page, okay? We are on the same page, so it's fine. Freedom. Sent you a contact. Who are all these people all of a sudden just sending me contact requests? What's this shit now? Ark series. The series is stop. What are you going on about series? Stop! Skype! Stop, man. Stop. Now this is the scary part. You go in the cellar. Okay, it still scares me. There's only enough. Fucking no. I don't wanna. Oi. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. And I'm free now. Freedom. Okay, so we couldn't achieve freedom because our daughter wouldn't allow it. So we still then had the natural scientific calculation in our mind to be burdened by our daughter, if that makes sense. So we still felt like we had to sort of look after our daughter. But then it got to a point where it comes to a point for everyone where enough is enough, sort of thing, in your mind. And basically, the natural science of that is every man for himself. So basically, if you are looking after someone, but that someone keeps getting you down, eventually you won't stay with that person, if that makes sense. You'll leave. So if like your best friend is always constantly a bitch or a dick or whatever it is, you'll leave them because it gets to a point where you need to basically free yourself from the situation, and that is the natural science of the thing. So hopefully that works. Now this room I didn't explore very well. This is blood. So I take it we pinned her down. I don't wanna think about it, okay? Let's not think about it, because it's just too awful. Ugh. It seems to have been torn from her diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods, her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts. My testaments to moral and intellectual freedom are locked in the safe upstairs. This is how I know that they were fingers and not worms, unfortunately. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, we go back to the natural science of things. Okay. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flick of the flashlight died and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar.